Do you think that if Uber had asked for permission to start its business, US regulators would allow it to do so without problem? What about Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies? If regulators had the ability to stop them from the start, will they let them grow like we have seen in recent years? Hey everyone, it's Ivan from Frequencyclick. Entrepreneurs don't ask permission, they just get on with it. That's a mindset that champions action, initiative, and resourcefulness, and it's essential for anyone looking to make their mark in the business world. So let's explore why asking for permission isn't always necessary and how embracing this mindset can lead to success.
Entrepreneurs and permission are kind of like oil and water. If you're an entrepreneur, you kind of know that, right? But in a big company today, if you want to get something new done, something entrepreneurial, something that's maybe a little different than the norm, you've got to pass it through the lawyers first, because there are a lot of regulations everywhere, and you don't want to do something that's going to land a top exec in jail. So it's really hard to get a yes answer to doing something that's new and innovative, and it takes a long time, but it's really easy to get a no.
As entrepreneurs, we often find ourselves faced with situations where we need to make decisions and take action without seeking approval or validation from others. Whether it's launching a new product, entering a new market, or pursuing a bold idea, waiting for permission can be a recipe for missed opportunities and stagnation. The entrepreneurial mindset is all about taking ownership of your vision and having the confidence to forge ahead, even in the face of uncertainty or opposition. It's about trusting your instincts, leveraging your strengths, and being willing to embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey.
For entrepreneurs, however, like Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, who founded Uber, do you think they would have been wise to ask the permission of the San Francisco regulators, can we start a taxi company without any taxis? No, maybe not, right? Because had they asked, what do you think the regulators would have said? There's no way you're going to do that. That's going to threaten the current taxi industry, right? So entrepreneurs don't ask permission. They just get on with it. Now, I don't condone many of the things that Uber did along the journey, many of them unethical, some of them probably illegal. But the principle of entrepreneurs just getting on with it when the regulations are perhaps ambiguous or haven't sort of considered what could be done today digitally, that's when you get on with it.
One of the key principles of the entrepreneurial mindset is taking initiative. Instead of waiting for someone else to give you the green light, you seize the moment and take decisive action to pursue your goals and objectives. This proactive approach not only demonstrates confidence and leadership, but also sets you apart from the crowd and opens doors to new opportunities. Entrepreneurs who don't ask permission are often the ones who achieve the greatest success because they are not constrained by conventional thinking or bureaucratic red tape. They are willing to challenge the status quo, disrupt industries, and push the boundaries of what's possible. By adopting a mindset of not asking permission, entrepreneurs empower themselves to overcome obstacles, navigate challenges, and create their own path to success. They are not limited by the fear of rejection or failure, but rather fueled by a relentless drive to innovate, iterate, and iterate until they achieve their goals. Moreover, not asking permission fosters a culture of accountability, responsibility, and ownership within your organization. Instead of waiting for someone else to make decisions or solve problems, team members are encouraged to take ownership of their work, collaborate effectively, and drive results. Take Elon Musk, for instance, who founded SpaceX with the audacious goal of colonizing Mars. Despite facing skepticism and resistance from the aerospace industry, Musk forged ahead with his vision, ultimately revolutionizing space travel and inspiring a new generation of innovators. Similarly, Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, didn't ask for permission to disrupt the lingerie industry with her innovative shapewear products. Instead, she took matters into her own hands, leveraging her creativity and resourcefulness to build a billion-dollar empire from scratch.
So I had to break a lot of rules to get it done. And then by the time that they realized no one had approved it, the CEO at the time, Bert Tansky, said, they saw what the sales were doing on this $20 item, and he said, whatever this girl's doing, let her keep doing it.
How many years did you do that for?
For 2.
For 2 years. You're having that incredible.
But then what happened was everybody thought somebody else had approved it. They didn't realize no one had approved it. So I was trying to get Spanx out of the corner of the store that I knew it wasn't going to sell in. I was like, this is my biggest challenge. Well, had I not gone to the place that it was being sold, I probably wouldn't have recognized that's really my biggest objection, is that the women that are wearing great dresses and slacks and aren't going even to the hosiery department won't know this is there. Neiman's is really uptight about their visual, and I went to Target when I did this at the time, and I bought those things that go on your desk that hold envelopes, like an envelope holder, and I put them at every single register in Neiman's and threw 3 pair of Spanx or 4 pair of Spanx, and it would just walk away. And I just remember somebody asking me, do you have approval for this? I was like, absolutely. I would run around and beg the women that sold couture and the women that sold makeup and the women in men in shoes. I gave free product away. I was like, I'm going to give free product away. I was like, there's a contest. Whatever I could do to get them to attend my morning meeting. And I did this, and then I stood for, 7 to 8 hours a day and sold Spanx out of the hosiery department in the entrance of Neiman's, without permission, which is a big key.
So how can you embrace the mindset of not asking permission in your own entrepreneurial journey? Start by trusting your instincts and having confidence in your abilities. Don't be afraid to take calculated risk and pursue bold ideas, even if they seem unconventional or outside the norm. Next, surround yourself with a supportive network of mentors, advisors, and fellow entrepreneurs who can provide guidance, feedback, and encouragement along the way. Remember, success often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing uncertainty. So don't be afraid to take the leap and forge your own path. The entrepreneurial mindset is all about taking ownership of your destiny and embracing the idea that you don't need permission to pursue your dreams. So don't wait for someone else to give you the green light. Take initiative. Trust your instincts and get on with it now. Watch this video to unlock this important mantra in business. Yes, we can do it. If a customer reaches you and asks you to deliver a project where you barely have experience and knowledge, what do you do? See you in the next one.